Hi, it's me, Raj Baddhan here, Subrish Radio, 1260 AM, online at subrishradio.com and DAB Digital Radio. Today's guest here on Drivetime, I am very privileged to have the very gorgeous and the very talented, of course, the actress from the #1 show in India and also #1 last night here in the UK. I'm talking about Mouni Roy from the hit show Nagin. He joins me live here on the radio. Hi, Mouni, you right?
Hello, Raj. Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, and congratulations on the success of Nagin.
Thank you so much. The entire team has been working really hard, so it feels good when it's appreciated.
I mean, when you first signed up for the show, did you think that the show was going to be as successful as it has been? Because there's been so many different kind of Nagins in the past that have been kind of done and dusted with. But did you know this was going to be such a success?
No, with me, when I pick up work, I see what character I'm about to play, what the storyline is. Honestly, I know it for a fact that TRPs are not something that you can control. Or the success of a show is not something you can control. So what you can do is, for yourself, is first hear the story and learn about your character, and then decide if you would want to do it or not. So, So when they called me for Nagin, my initial thought process was, I've already done Mahadev and I've played Sati.
Yeah.
So that's a goddess character, and I did not want to do anything which is like non-human, or I was a little I was in fix whether to do this serial or not. But then I went for a meeting, and then they told me how what the story is, and it's a very contemporary story. And then it's basically a contemporary modern day snake woman. So I found the concept very, very interesting. Even though I think the role have been played by they're legendary basically, whether it's Sridevi or whether it's Mouni Roy.
Yeah.
But I think there's always a personal touch that you can give to every character that you play. So I think I think that I am my director's actor. So I knew that I'll somehow be able to. I should do the show.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, as we mentioned, Sridevi, Mouni Roy. Did you ever watch any of these movies like Nagin, Nigahi?
I have seen these movies earlier. Like as a child, I've seen all these films. But when I got to hear that, it was finalized that I'm doing this show, I did not watch them. I did not watch those movies because I knew that, and I'm a very impressionable person. Like if I spend too much time with you, probably I'll pick up words that you say, or I pick up mannerisms that you have. That I'm a very impressionable person. So I did not want to see it. So basically, and we have... when you have an Ekta Kapoor, you don't need to, see anything. So we went for a narration, and the first day I pretty much knew how my character is going to be and how I'm going to play it. Because her narrative is her narration is superb. She'll stand and she'll tell you everything, that what is going to happen, what expression is her heroine going to have, and how is she thinking, what is she feeling, what are her dilemmas, and what is her struggle, and whether she wants it cold or passionate or both with angst, and so she pretty much tells you about each and every single emotion, and gives you every single adjective that you need to play on. So I pretty much held on to that. So
it's good to have that guidance, isn't it? Especially doing a show like this on a weekly basis. And that's another thing that I was going to bring up on the fact that this show is actually a weekly compared to the other shows that you've done in the past as well, where there have been dailies. How does that differ in the kind of work that you're doing?
Well, in our heads, honestly, we were only thinking that, it's basically weekends are non-fiction. And there have been other, I don't name the shows, but there have been shows and they have tried fiction before, but it hasn't worked so much on Colors and on other channels as well.
Yeah.
So we had our fingers crossing, please Bhagwan, 2+ ki TRP aa jaye.
Oh wow. No, it's good.
When we opened at a 4.3, we were shocked beyond belief. We were like, what? Really? So, but yes, what was your question again? Sorry, I always lose track.
No, it's fine. I was going to ask...
What was the thing about weekend?
Yes.
In fact, I was happier than I thought. This is what I thought, that I wouldn't have to shoot so much, and they'd probably use me 3 or 4 days a week, and I'll only be shooting for 3 or 4 days a week. So actually, it was a win-win thing. I was very happy that it is a weekend show and it is good to... it's a finite series, but it doesn't work like that. So, because our show has so many special effects, and so many costume changes, and to get into the Nagin getup and everything takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it's equivalent, and it's a 52-minute episode. So it's almost like Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
So it takes as much
you're
time.
saying about the finite series as well. There's a lot of talk about season 2 coming, and you being part of the show. Would you say yes to a second season of the show?
How can I comment on that now? I don't really know if there's I don't know if there's a second season happening.
A lot
There's
of
been
rumours
talk.
around, Mouni. A lot of rumours, and because of success of this show, I'm sure Colours would want to bring it back. I mean, if there was a second season to it,
I
would you?
hope so, and obviously I would love to do it. It's I'm playing Shivanya right now. I love her, so I would love to do that again. But I don't know. I don't want to comment on it right now because I'm not sure if there's no official announcement for the season 2 being back.
I hope there is, because there's a lot of fans out there who have been saying to bring back Nagin for a second season because of the success of this first season. Also, Mouni, I want to ask you about the romantic angle, because there's your fan club, who's asked this question, saying, do you think the romantic track in the show has also kind of boosted the ratings, because people like a bit of romance, don't they, on the shows?
I think the show works predominantly for a reason that it's a balance between drama, family drama, and romance. You know, we always try to, if you see the episodes and when we read the screenplay, it's a very balanced screenplay. Like, we are not, because we know that we don't want to give an overdose to the audience of anything. So they're like, oh my god, it's only family going on, what the hell is going on? And then it's only high voltage drama, then it'll be like, oh my god, it's too intense, and there's nothing light happening. At the same time, if it's only romance, then they'll be like, what is going on? The story was about revenge, where is the revenge?
Yeah.
So what we do is we try to give the audience a balanced diet. And about the romance, I think it's more in the writing than actors playing it. And even more importantly, our director, Santram sir, who directs it so beautifully that it comes across the way it does.
Wow.
And lastly, I think me and Arjun have been very good friends for many, many years now. I think I know him for 7 or 8 years from the time that I've come to Bombay. So so there was, the initial, when you start working on a show initially, there's that awkwardness and stuff like that. I had none of those things with him because he's always a friend. So yeah.
Okay.
So I think, that's all I have to say about
Good. The chemistry is brilliant, and I think that's another reason why the show is success. And
Thank you so much.
Even Arjun's. I spoke to Arjun a couple of weeks back, and he was talking so highly of you. So I'm so glad that you have said the same as well.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
He doesn't talk highly of me in front of me.
You know what I'll do? I'll send you the link of the
Only
interview.
pulling my leg, and he is only up to some or other.
Okay, let's go to some questions here from the fans. Zohib Hanif sent you so many. I gotta say, he's one of your biggest fans. He's been sending me messages on a daily basis ever since I said that you're going to be coming on my show. He said, one best moment in your career so far that you would want to cherish forever.
In my career?
Yes.
I think when I was doing Jhalak Dikhlata. Because it was one show that I really, really wanted to do for a very long time, and I was getting calls from it, but I couldn't do it because of some or the other reason. And when it actually happened, and it happened in a way that I would want it to, and I had a good choreographer and everything. I had the best choreographer probably, and everything. So there are many, many moments, and most. What is his name again?
Zohib.
Okay, so Zohaib, if you honestly want to know, I think all the highs in my life or the most beautiful in my life is not career oriented. They're more personal, and they are more like about life than work. Because I think my family and friends and everything, they've always been my priority. I work because I'm passionate about it, and then you have to do something for a living. So that.
Oh, sweet. Okay, some other questions here, but let's keep them brief because I know you're in the middle of your shoot and I don't want you to be dragged away. Next question, Forum Gosar. What is the one thing that motivates you when you're feeling a little bit down?
Okay. I think when I'm feeling a little bit down, which is most of the times because I'm an extremely lazy person and an extremely lazy human being. I think I just tell myself that it's work and she's asking about work, right?
Yep.
How do I function, or how do I... Yeah, so I just tell myself that there's just so many people involved and it's not just me. When I am given this opportunity, A, I should not waste it. B, I think because now that the show is successful, you have to be kind of responsible also. So I try to basically, if you know if you are a responsible person and if you are responsible for your work, and if you really value what you have in life and if you're thankful basically, if you have gratitude for everything that you have and whatever God has given you, you somehow pull yourself up, whether you're down, whether you're sad, whether you're upset, whether you're sick, and you reach your workplace and you do your job that is given to you.
Okay, and what's the most challenging role that you've played so far in your career?
Please see all my shows. I only do labor work. So whether it's Sati, whether it's Junoon, whether it's Nagin, I think I get to do the most number of outdoor sequences in... pretty much all my shows have been very, very difficult.
All right. Sticking with that, Priyanshi Gangwar is asking, what's the strangest thing that a role has required you to do? Any role that you've played?
You know, it's so funny that I have been in the industry for 8 years and I still find it very strange to stick your finger in your eye for when you're taking glycerin. It is just so strange, which I do every single day, and I feel like, that is my winning an argument line. Like when they say what profession is the most difficult, my only answer is, does your profession need you to poke your eyes with your finger and with glycerin every day? No, so I win. So yeah.
I love that. Shahala and Kajol are asking, does being a celebrity prevent you from doing certain things in life?
Yeah, a little bit here and there, but now if you know how to keep your professional life professional and personal life personal, eventually it's all right. And I think there is a balance and there's a price to pay for everything, which is all right. And honestly speaking, especially it's a good thing about Mumbai, especially that you throw a stone anywhere in the air and anybody it lands on is either a model or an actor.
Yeah.
So we don't feel so much of a celebrity in Bombay, but having said that, I think some kind of the negative media attention or the attention, sometimes the negative attention you get on social sites and everything, it's unwanted. But why concentrate on anything that's negative? So I would like to believe that I'm a very happy-go-lucky person, and I would only want to see at the positive bit, and I wouldn't even forget about seeing it and reacting on it. I used to be a very impulsive person, but I would like to believe that I am not so much right now, and I wouldn't want to even forget about commenting. I wouldn't want to see that as negative. Of course, I'm practical. Any kind of positive criticism is most welcome, but media attention, whether it's the social site attention, I ignore it very well right now.
Mouni, there's another question here, going back to Nagin, from Nandu, who's asking, do you think that shows like Nagin encourage superstitions?
No, I don't believe so. I think if at all, then we would start believing that vampires exist and the witches of the East End is there, and so basically it's a fantasy fiction. So, and I think we are all very, very aware of that right now. I mean, if you are, there are historical shows and there are shows based on mythology. There are Sasbahu serials. There's a lot of unrealistic stuff happens where they do not really happen in real life. So we always said that our show is a fantasy fiction. Come watch it. It comes on Saturday and Sunday, which is a weekend where most people have offs and holidays. And you just go traveling to another world, you enjoy it, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And which is why probably Twilight or a Vampire Diaries or Witches of the East End are such hits and such shows, because they take you away from your everyday mundane life and take you somewhere which is a fantasy land.
It is, yeah. It's an adventure, isn't it? So it's like escapism from the reality.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There's a question from Reema who's asking you. We're talking about Jhalak earlier. She goes, "Did your Jhalak experience also help you in any way with Nagin?"
Jhalak experience.
Yeah. Any of that kind of any of the dancing kind of stuff, or the jhatke and the latkes and the certain moves.
I did not think of it like that. But yeah, I always believe that any kind of education, any kind of practice, any kind of learning always helps you in future, in your life. So yeah, but in Nagin everything is so very Indian, and I think I did poor Indian performances in the entire season of Chalak, which was on for like 3 months. So yeah, I do believe that Chalak has really contributed to my knowledge of dancing or the learning of dancing, and whatever I can, I do try to incorporate about the dancing bit or the body language bit in that. Yeah.
A lot of actors a lot of questions here about Mahadev and of course your co-actor Mohit. Tell us, have you got any plans of working with him again, and would you want to work with him again on a certain particular show, maybe a different kind of show to Mahadev?
Yeah, why not? I thought he's an amazing co-star, so yeah, and a very, very professional actor, so why not?
Okay. And Sapna's also asking, would you prefer a role like Rani Lakshmi Bai or Razia Sultan, and why?
I haven't thought about it really. Yeah, why not? Rani Lakshmi Bai then.
Yeah.
Because I have read her up as childhood. I don't know much about Razia Sultan. I only know what I have read up recently because there is a show coming. So yeah, Rani Lakshmi Bai.
Okay. And V Sadhana's asking, do you feel awkward or uncomfortable doing romantic scenes?
Honestly, I am a little bit. I've always been a very awkward. I mean, I'm from a very, very small town, and I think I have said this in interviews even before that I used to have a problem holding hands even when I just come to the industry. But now, you're doing your work, and the scene requires you to do certain things, and which are very, very aesthetic and which are very, very normal, especially in a daily soap scenario. So now it's fine. It's more or less fine.
Okay. A lot of people have been asking you what kind of roles, after Nagin wraps up, or what kind of roles would you like to play in the future? Is there any particular characters maybe in films?
I have no clue. I have never planned my life. I never even thought I was going to be an actress, and it happened. And whatever I decide that I'm going to do next never happens. And life has its own plans for me, and God has His own plans for me. So I am more of a person of surprise me. So I like life to surprise me every now and then. So whatever good comes up, but yeah, I am a little careful about the roles that I choose, because I feel like I don't. Sometimes I feel that I won't be able to do justice to a certain character, because it's very important for your heart to be in your work, and you should get up in the morning and feel excited about coming to your work and the kind of scenes that you're going to do. If that doesn't happen, and you feel, oh shit, what rubbish am I doing? What am I going to go and do? It doesn't really help. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help the production house. It doesn't help the channel. And obviously, if you are disinterested in your work, then nobody's going to like your work either.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I am careful like that. I choose my role based on my thinking of what is going to suit me and what doesn't. So that is one thing that I'm going to again keep in mind. And I really, really want to do something interesting again after Nagin. So whenever that comes up, I'm not an impatient person about work. I'm not even an ambitious person. Mm-hmm. So whenever it happens, I'll do that.
Okay, there's a final question here from Raksha who's asking, how is it to work with Rajat Tokas on the sets of Nagin?
We barely, there's a story about it. He's been friends with the makers of Mahadev.
Mm-hmm.
So I only know and remember of him like a little kid. Mm-hmm. Not that he's not even now, but I have just known him or whatever when I imagine 7 years ago or 5 years ago how young he would have been. Mm-hmm. So even when I met him this time, I just went and said, "Hey kid, how are you doing?" And he just gave me a look like I'm grown up now or whatever. But we hardly did any scenes. I think 1 or 2 scenes I did, and it was great. He's, I think, very, very professional. He's very quiet, conserves his energy, and channelizes energies into the role kind of a guy. So it's always really nice to work with professionals. professional actor.
Oh. There's a lot of shout-outs, by the way. Fans from London all love you. There's so many of your fans. There's so many to name, so I'm not going to name all of them. But there's Shushmita, who says that she loves your off-screen segments with Arjun and your friendship is brilliant. Monty Das is a die-hard fan. Mouni Roy FC saying, love you, Mouni, and hope to keep supporting you as fans. And fans on Twitter, they love your good night tweets, and they say, how do you so often catch the 11:11 tweet so often with the time?
Yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, because have you got alarm set?
It's a very funny thing. The moment I switch on my phone, it's 11:11, whether it's in the day or in the night. So then I am stuck with it for many, many years now. And I really believe in it, and why not? You're getting a chance to wish the wish. Something or the other. For all the good things and all your favorite things in life.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, there's a quick rapid fire, just the 3-4 questions here. If you had to choose, which could you live without? TV, internet, phone, or friends? Which could you live without?
Which could I live without?
Yes. TV, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is your all-time favourite song?
All-time favorite song? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, there are so many. I can't choose. All, like, so many old Hindi songs. But it's more of the old song. Old Hindi.
Old songs, yeah. Who is your favourite singer or singers? From the current or maybe the old? Some of the senior?
Well, I like Arijit Singh currently. I love Sonu Nigam's voice and Shreya Ghoshal and Lata Mangeshkar.
Oh, wow. Describe Shivanya in one word.
One word, feisty.
Yeah. Okay. And describe Arjun and Ada in one word each.
Oh no, Ada should be feisty. Shivanya is more... I don't know, Justice is Shivanya.
Yeah.
And
Arjun.
Ada would be feisty.
Yeah.
Arjun would be... sorry.
Run out of words.
Don't make him hear this.
Go on.
Arjun would be charming.
Charming, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the easiest one to go with.
Okay, favourite place to holiday?
Favorite destination?
Yeah.
Oh my God, all over Europe. London is one of my most favorite holiday destinations. In fact, I was just visiting in between when I started doing Nagin. And Paris.
Okay.
And I want to go to Portugal and I want to go to Greece and lots of places I want to travel, yeah.
Mouni, next time you're in London, by the way, you need to pop down to our studios, alright? I didn't realise that you were here in London.
Yeah, 2 months ago I was there. I was there for like 4 days.
Okay, so come down next time, alright, to the station here.
Okay.
Alright. What is a fan given name that you love?
Have they given me any name?
There's Mohini, Mitvi, there's Rianya.
No. Oh, okay. Like the couple?
Yeah.
I think Momo.
Like Momo. Oh. Which
that would be like...
Okay. Which Bollywood actor or director would you love to work with?
Oh, I'm a huge Sanjay Leela Bhansali fan. Like, huge. I think he paints. He doesn't, like, make movies. I think he paints. So, yeah. Absolute die-hard fan.
How much did you like Bajirao Mastani?
Loved it. Loved it.
Okay, and who is your favourite fashion style icon? Who would you say is that someone you look up to?
Audrey Hepburn, Catherine Hepburn, and my God, there were a few. Can't remember.
And what is your...
in Bollywood, I think Sonam and Kangna, they all dress really. Nowadays, you know what has happened? The stylists are doing a really good job. I think good job in Mumbai. So yeah, there are a lot of people who are nicely dressed nowadays.
And what is your what is your favourite car?
What's my favourite car?
Uh-huh.
It has to be a Merc.
Merc? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Mouni, I could talk to you...
I like it very classy, or everything.
Mouni, Mouni, I know you are in the middle of a shoot, but I'm so grateful to you because we've got this interview done. I know there's a lot of fans that were waiting for you to come on the radio. We couldn't do it live, but I'm so glad over the last few days we've kept in touch because, you know, you said we'll do the interview somehow or another, and we finally did it. So have you got a final message for all your fans out there?
Yes. I'm always so grateful, and I'm forever grateful, not only for Nagin, but I think all these years, you know, I didn't, like, when I was not in social media, I wouldn't even know what people are thinking or saying, but now that I'm honest, the amount of love and the amount of effort that you put in to kind of show your affection, you do not, like, they do not even hesitate. They put in so much time and effort, and it's really, really overwhelming. And I really mean it from the bottom of my heart that for all these years I've done, and you know, it's so endearing and again overwhelming to kind of see people remember what you've done like 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and then they talk about it, and sometimes they make DMs, and you know, there are discussions going on. So whenever I'm tagged or whatever, I try and read them. Maybe I'm unable to reply to every single one of you, but my heart is full of gratitude for all you guys, and
Oh, that is so sweet, Mouni.
So, thank you.
Mouni, thank you so much. And keep in touch as well. Let us know when you're next in London, all right?
Sure.
Thank you. Take care.